he made up for it, but one line over and out before moving on to single tricks. Zion Wright in next. Winner, Phoenix AM 2016. He took it from there. 2018 SLS pick. He's been in one final. Trying to get back there.
Where he was coming from.
He's got to lip slide.
We are out here, street league
qualifiers. Interesting to see if he can pull a 540 out for us. Ooh, I love it.
Championship.
He can throw those around like nothing. Oh, going for that nose grind transfer.
Welcome back. We watched Banger in the hangar last night a little bit.
It's a sketchy obstacle is what that is. Floating flat
we got a new microphone here. Keep it, check it.
A little bit shaky coming out.
There we go.
Exhale.
Hopefully now the audio sounds a lot better.
It's going to be last trick
I was
here for
listening
Zion.
back last night. It was good.
Solid back
360s are always amazing.
Now, some balls hurt worse than others. The one, like for him on the quarter pipe, it completely took him off his line. Kind of seems like
nice. That was at the time, but I wish, again, they went back to the 2 lines and 5 tricks.
Right down there.
I think that would be nice, but you know, Rob Deerdeck's got a Rob Deerdeck.
Gap to Smith grind. It's a solid frontside blunt on the quarter pipe.
Hey.
He's got street and transition skills.
Skate crisis.
And there's that bail on the nose grind that just got away from him. And then that backside 360 just to finish it out. .4.2 for Zion in his line. Dominic Walker up next.
All right.
He's a wild card. Brand new to SLS this year.
He's good to go.
Trying to make his first final. Oh.
And right there, man, one trick. First trick.
That back Smith just slipped out.
That's a bummer.
Dominic might need to just slow it down.
Again, I'd like it if
bit.
they just did the 2 lines and 5 tricks. I don't see why that was so.
Gap to nose grind. Was that a nose grind or nose one? I couldn't see.
I think it was nose grind. He's fighting the landings, but hey, rolling counts for a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe slow it down.
I don't know how they get up from these slams. I'd go to the hospital.
That's going to be it. Dominic Walker in the run section.
Great to see him out there skating. There's that gap out. Looks right down into the nose grind. Pinches it in. Just about gets away with it.
A for effort. Amazing. 2.3. Judges not feeling it. Falls.
So the new format is
that's all there is to it.
It's pretty cutthroat.
Manny Santiago.
Now Walker has to land basically 3 out of 4 tricks, and they got to be 8s and 9s.
13. Oh,
dang it.
That's not like Manny to miss that one. Kick for 50-50.
I want to go skate in Manny's backyard.
I feel like Manny's hot or cold. He's either making everything or we'll see. Hopefully he picks it up and starts making everything.
That's impossible in a kickflip. Oh.
Contest blues.
Doesn't quite lock into that 50-50.
Again, it'd be nice if they had 2 tries on their line.
Oh, going for the kickflip 5-0. Just lost it right there. I think that first trick really got in his head a little. And it's never good to bail the 50-50, right? Like always lose that speed, lose the rhythm.
But we've talked about this before, Jeff. With this new format, you get one chance at the line. If you mess it up, that's it. You move on to single tricks, so there you go.
Almost be better playing it safe a little bit.
In a way, I think you're right, yes. But on the other hand, you're trying to make a top 4 cut? No playing it safe.
This is an interesting,
make it happen. T-Put's in next.
Interesting lineup of skaters.
Tori's been in 18 SLS finals. It's been a little while, though.
Nice frontside blunt slide. Tori's got a slightly different bag of tricks, I think, from the rest of the guys here. He skates just a little different, you know? Like that, goes for the higher parts.
That was a
difficult,
serious
ledges that
slam right there, man.
That's Tori right there.
Tori's
I love
cool.
to see it too. He's one of my faves.
I always have like a strange. I don't understand the year-round beanie. Like, it can't be cold.
Nice floating backside 360, just rips away from him. It's going to be 10 seconds. He might get one more trick in here. He's going to have to get it in there quick. Oh, going for the backside Smith Ryan.
So that
Man,
score is going to
I
be
don't know if anybody watched the women's qualifier earlier, but
single tricks.
I'd say the women skated better.
Beautiful frontside blunt
Like, they were all getting like 5s, staying on their board.
Caught an ollie kickflip.
I think the women had better runs earlier this morning.
See what the judges think. Come on, judges. 2.0.
2.0. Good enough for top 4 for now. Alec Majerus
I like Alec.
coming in for his line.
Alec
Third in the tour qualifier this year. That's what got him here. So he knows how to put it together in a contest.
And he can skate transition and everything. Oh yeah. He's that kind of guy too. He skates gnarly stuff, but he can tone it down and do the same tricks on different obstacles. Oh, like that.
Double
nose grind through the double king.
And definitely more
This run is already at least
right? Not necessarily known for like being a polished contest skater, but he can do it. And he
second
has done
place
it many times.
Oh, he can definitely do it. He grew up skating these parks out in Minnesota and going to Tampa contests over the years.
Yeah, this could be
winner 2012.
Excellent line so far for Alec. Oh, that trick just getting away from him. He's got those crazy rail tricks like JB40 that you got to watch out for that.
He really does, yeah. But he's going to have to look to the single tricks too.
And
a few falls, a few makes.
Watching the banger and the hanger contest last night.
The line out.
And YouTube, I got copyright claims on every single song they played in the background. I'm wondering if that's going to happen.
Down, cross down.
Which is a bummer, because I'm just trying to, you know,
execute it.
Just trying to strain, have a good time, watch some skateboarding, you know what I mean, man? Like,
solid kickflip 50-50.
It's not really a copyright strike at all, but it's just kind of stupid. Where it's like, I personally am not
too shabby
playing the music.
Hey, that's a decent score. We hit a couple falls.
I did not insert the music afterwards.
So now for a closer look at today's course. Here's Jamie Foy and Rose
That's
Winslow
YouTube for
with
you.
the Skater XL.
I wonder if I should do this on Twitch. Is anyone on Twitch?
Hey, what's
you
up,
are,
Jamie Foy?
I'm
hey guys, it's Rose
twitch.tv/oldmanskateboards.
And we're going to do the Skater XL course preview. Let's check out the course. Behind us, we got a quarter pipe with like a floating handrail on top of it. It's pretty dope.
I saw a lot of cool tricks going down here.
I saw she just, I think it was 50-50, the
Hollywood, on both sides, but it's
Hollywood
cool.
High 16.
They go up and they have the higher ledge
First
on top,
woman to
so
hit that
people
rail,
have been
I
getting
believe.
pretty tricky on those things. Pretty sick.
That's gnarly.
Looks perfect.
Yeah. Right now we're at the bottom, pretty much the main section that you're going to see. Pretty much all the tricks go down on the gap to hubba, kink rails, stair set.
And what's your favorite obstacle?
I'd say the kink rail for sure.
Rail.
Yeah, and they definitely gave you enough speed here at this course for anything.
This is my favorite, the ledge.
Yeah.
I practiced a lot of ledge skating, and I think you get perfect speed.
It's a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of crazy skating going down.
Yeah.
It's the last stop, so people are going to be ready to come out here and not hold back.
Super Crown.
Yeah, this
Ready.
Super Crown Jacksonville.
All right, guys,
Oh, wow.
this was it for the Skater
I was just
XL
thinking
course
about the
preview.
fact that
we really enjoyed
it's in
you
Jacksonville.
showing the course, and we hope to see you this weekend.
Of course.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
All right, bye-bye.
Jamie's from Florida. Hello, welcome. My friend Laurent, aka Skate Crisis in the chat, is from Finland. We had a couple of other
Monster Energy, proud sponsor of Street League skateboarding since
viewers from France,
2010.
the last Street League I streamed, so that's cool, man. We out here, international old man skateboards worldwide. Y'all know how we do. Thanks for watching. If you like watching this 43-year-old dude
We kicked off the season in Los Angeles with a qualifier where 30 of the best street skaters competed for 3 open spots to join SLS pros like Nyjah Huston and Paul Rodriguez on the 2021 SLS Championship Tour. Our first stop was Salt Lake City, where all the SLS pros got a taste of our new format that makes for an exciting showdown in the final. Gustavo Ribeiro and Nyjah Huston duked it out, but in the end, Gustavo walked away fulfilling his dream with his first ever SLS win. Then we hit Lake Havasu for stop 2. Everyone brought their A-game as they continued to stack championship points to make the top 4 from the season that advanced straight into the Super Crown final. Nyjah, Deshaun, and Felipe went in on the final.
And then
with Nyjah hungry for the win, no one could take it away from him. Now it's on at the Super Crown World Championships in Jacksonville, Florida, presented by Cariuma.
Like $15.
Nyjah, Felipe, Alex Midler, and Gustavo Ribeiro are the top 4 from the season, locked into the Super Crown final. The top 4 from the Last Chance qualifier joined them to battle it out, with one winner being crowned the 2021 Super Crown World Champion.
Or spend $60 and get a pro board.
So, Jeff, it's been a great year so far, and it culminates here in Jacksonville.
We're getting close to 500 subscribers on the channel, which is really cool.
Up on top
we had a really big video with Mowgli Herrera and Ricky Glaza from Braille Skateboarding. If you want to check that out,
single tricks.
It's a good video. They were cool.
We know Aurelian can do a lot. You see it every day. There you go.
Wow.
360 flip 50.
It doesn't look like he's phased by the situation, too. Coming all the way over to the US, straight into this. There's that tray flip 50-50. I think it was nothing. There's the other angle right there. See both those trucks lock in nicely.
That dude is really good. Like, it's
8.0. Highest score of the day so far, no surprise. 360 flip 50. Zion Wright in next. He's currently in 3rd place. Put in a 4.2 in the line. And he can do it all also.
Yeah, I didn't know he was on Vans. Is he on Vans? He's wearing Vans.
That was sick, going for the backside 5-0, shove it out. I didn't see that coming. I want to see it, though.
Yeah, I hope he gets that.
He just settled with the backside 5-0 down the double kink, in my opinion.
The 5-0 would have been nice.
He's going for a top 4 spot. But he's not messing around. Dominic Walker in. That looked like, I think he was going kickflip front nose. It looked like he went kickflip front crook.
Heel
we'll
out.
See, next try. Manny Santiago in 6th.
Come on, Manny, you got it.
Had a little bit of a meltdown in the line. He needs to make up for it. Oh! Classic Manny, but coming off at the
That's
last
like the
second.
worst.
Heel flip varial board slide.
Is coming off after you've landed and rolled away. And you still just...
He's in.
Sick ollie.
Looks like he's gearing up. Nice backside 360.
Back 3, I don't know.
Showing the experience right there.
Yeah.
How many points that is.
Get the ball rolling.
Get some points.
4?
He's got to make up for that run.
5?
So no matter
4.5?
what, he has to stay on.
We could do the scores.
Tricks. So that's one.
Look how excellent his head placement is as he's spinning 360 right there. No shake in the head. Knows exactly where he's going.
5.8.
Hey,
5.8.
Okay.
Alec Majerus came off a decent run score, a couple falls.
Oh, backside Smith down the double kink.
That looked too easy. Smart. Like you said, Jeff, do what you know.
You can see how long this is, Paul, not to cut you off there, boy, but you can see how long that rail is from that angle right there.
Right. You gotta lock it in.
Yeah, it's not a small rail. And it's not super low, too. Not as low as it looks. Alex showing those serious rail skills. Nice 7.1. That'll do it.
Good enough for 2nd place for now. So we go back to the top of the order for the second of 4 single tricks. Aurelian, your leader. Oh! Okay, Jeff. He looks like the skater to be today. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, he looks very strong.
I mean,
a huge gapped out kick flip to frontside board slide. That's a good 10-foot gap out.
That's amazing.
He barely had any room left on the rail to even slide that. Man.
Look at that control, though. He's already coming out before he even got in. He knew where he wanted to go.
That was beautiful. 8. Back-to-back 8s. Way up on top.
Why does he have wired earbuds? Like, I have wired earbuds here
for everybody else
just
to follow for the rest of the heats, right?
Streaming or whatever,
but to be honest, 7 and 8
like,
aren't the highest
Bluetooth, man. Bluetooth earbuds are amazing.
In terms of like overall, it might take 9s to get into the top 4. We'll see.
Imagine skating with this.
Right. Oh! Yes! He got sketchy on that. And pulled
That's amazing.
Yeah, he almost lost his body weight there. He's a good crowd, loves it. He's got so much support here from Florida today. There's that backside 5-0. Almost had to grab the nose and then shove it out. A little sketchy on the body, you know, balance, but the rest of it was clean. Look, clean lock in, all the way down. You can see his head dips right here. Look, has to almost grab the nose of the board. Manages to keep that control, and then an actual real clean shove it out.
Especially like trying to shove it out of a round bar. It's so easy to flip your board halfway over, right? You land up with your
Wonder if that would have been a higher score if it was
cleaner. For Zion.
Because he did kind of come out early because he was kind of falling out of it. But I mean, it makes a make, especially when you don't touch. No hands, no toes.
He needs to make 3 tricks because his run score was a write-off. He's had 1 fall so far. Oh,
man,
that's tough because we're not going to see Dominic Walker advance, even if he makes his next 2, most likely, because he's just got his run score was too low.
He's got it.
All right, Manny
3 in a
Santiago,
row.
He's in.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful. Classic Manny. Varial heel to you name it. Visible replay. Varial heel, backboard. He'll take it to back 5-0. He'll take it to nose grind, back nose blunt, back Smith.
I really like the way he locks in and drops both the
So they don't consider that a laser?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no question.
I really think I just saw Garrett Jenner.
It's a Manny classic right there.
Do this on his channel, and he was calling it like a laser. Whoa.
8.7.
Nice.
That is huge.
But that backside 5-0 shove it out, the score that got, that's a big jump. Yeah, I'm going to question that. Doing a backside 5-0 across that long rail to shove it out close to that. Should have got a high score. That's just me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for, no?
I'm with you. T-putt. Oh, that was nice.
That was very well caught and popped. Yeah,
Tori.
Comes out snapping.
Doing his thing.
So Tori sitting in 5th. It's going to be his 3rd score. He's got a 2.0 and a 5.8. He's adding to that, setting himself up for his last 2 attempts. But scores aside, that was just a beautiful nollie flip. And as we mentioned, T-Put's founding SLS Pro going all the way back to 2010.
This morning,
he's the only founding SLS Pro that's still around who hasn't won yet. He's the only one that's still around without a win. I'd like to see that change. That would be cool. Could be a good, nice surprise.
He's almost won a couple of times.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Next up, Alec Majerus going for that frontside crooked grind through the kinker. That would have been wild.
Back to the top. Aurelian. He's just on a roll.
Really short.
He's just trying to add to his score right now. His lowest score is a 7 even.
They're just going to do the 1 run and 4 tricks.
Anything better.
What is going on? He's just stepping right on the gas.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, get rid of all the gears, get rid of all the brakes. Just give me some gas. I'm going.
Go full throttle, all in. It looks like
Wow.
he knows he's like, I'm going to do these tricks. It's just a matter of what scores I'm going to get for him when I land.
Big old hard flip over the rail. It's a frontside board slide.
Mariah Duran should look into that. Like maybe not on that, but like the A-frame rail. She hard flips.
You know
hard flip
what
forward,
you see with a skater like Aurelian right now is
that would be crazy. That's something nobody's doing.
Absolute best. 9.5. Okay. So goodbye to his lowest scoring 7. Wow.
That guy's really good.
Fire. 25.5 overall score right now. Zion Wright sitting in 4th, trying to post his 3rd score. Oh, he sees what's happening. So it's going to come down to his final single trick attempt.
He's going to have to really go for it on that last one as well, too, to stand any fighting chance, getting anywhere.
Yeah, because he's got a pretty weak run score. Dominic Walker. Got to stay on.
I just saw his shirt.
Obstacle too, just the opposite side. Going for kickflip crook or kickflip board, couldn't quite tell.
That's a goofy Mickey Mouse shirt, if I've ever seen a goofy Mickey Mouse shirt.
Manny essentially needs to make his last two tries because his run score was too low. Oh! There you go, Manny getting back into his groove.
I think it's the crowd that's juicing him up.
Yeah, that's like his lifeblood. Mainlining crowd juice.
Look how high that nollie flip was as well, too.
That was beautiful.
It was very well caught.
So, Jeff, in my opinion, a nollie flip back 50 on that might, I mean, that's in the ballpark of a varial heel backboard. I think it would be harder, actually. If I had to do one or the other, which bails for 6 weeks and then go home with no makes, but still, nollie flip 50, 7.9. Huge score.
Huh. That seems kind of low.
Varial heel backboard department. Okay. T-Pud coming in next. He's in 3rd. Looking to drop a 2.0. Oh! Whoa!
Where did Tori Pudwell come from?
Nollie flip board slide on a
amazing.
big wide rail like that. A lot of room for error on that one.
So that 2.0
probably
is going to
do
go.
it for him.
Take another look. Wow.
You can see that just pop right over the top. Solid catch. Clean land. Beautiful moves.
8.3. Tori Pudwell moves up into 2nd place. Drops Manny down into 3rd. And Alec Majerus currently sitting in 4th place, looking for his, and that's only with 2 scores, so looking for his 3rd. Oh!
Dang.
So he's going to have to make that in his last attempt, no question.
Land it, or, I mean, if Zion misses.
He put himself in a difficult position. He was looking so
should
good.
Be good, which is kind of lame to kind of like miss your tricks into the
top of the order.
Finals. Instead of landing your tricks into the finals.
Aurelian Giroux currently sitting in 1st place.
I wonder if he's going to go
that 9.5
ham
is the highest
or just,
score
I
of
personally,
the season,
if I was
period.
him, I would just
That's huge. Hard
super safe. I don't even know if I would try a trick at this point. But he looks like he's going for it.
Oh!
I would not do that.
Was he going for a bigger flip?
Like you're in first by
I think
a
big
whole
spin
lot.
flip probably.
You got to skate tomorrow.
It did look like a big spin flip, but he's famous for the bigger spin flip. We'll maybe see him back in the final if that 25.5 holds through 3 more heats. You know, he did great skating. 9.5 was huge. The other scores, you know, they're not groundbreaking scores though. So we'll see.
Let's go Zion.
Zion Wright coming in next. He's got to move up into the top 4. Oh! He's not going to do it.
No, didn't quite get his feet in the
What a
right
bummer.
spot.
So that's all we're going to get from Zion Wright here in Jacksonville. Great showing as always from Zion. And Dominic Walker. This one is for the love and the homies, Jack.
This is for Mickey Mouse and diamonds.
Let's knock those hands together for Dominic Walker coming out for us.
Hey, here's another thing to consider. The top 20 skaters here
Mickey
this
Mouse
weekend.
a thing again? I need to get
for
like
the season. They get to
old
skate
school
again
Bart
next year.
Simpson.
If you don't finish in the top 20 for the season, you're out. So these results matter
So this
a
is
lot.
pretty much it.
Some
Like
hard rules right there.
Yeah.
Hard lines made.
Wright and Walker missed theirs, right? So
Manny Santiago, he's in 3rd. He's trying to add to his score here. And he's not going to do it. So
it's fine.
realistically, Manny's score of an 18.4. That's going to be tough to hold on to a top 4 spot through the rest of the day. T-Pud. He's already up
Are there
with a
multiple heats for the
20.3.
men?
He's trying to drop a 5.8.
I thought they were just doing the 4 out of 6.
Corey Pudwell currently sitting in 2nd place with a 20.3 overall score. Let's see what he's got for us.
Feeling it out.
Oh, gone for a huge backside Smith from the flat.
Again, are they?
Again, a score of a 20.3. Could go either way. Alec Majerus in next. He's in 4th. He's looking for his 3rd score. Needs this make.
He needs to pull out a hammer right now.
Yeah, go!
There it is. Frontside crooks through the kinker.
That is how to end it out right there.
Showing the control and balance. He's stoked on that one.
Again, is there more than one
There's
heat?
that slow-mo. You can see that lock and pinch in that. He knew right when he got in that one, he was coming through.
I think those tricks like that are so great because you got to be so committed to it. It's one thing if you flip out to like a down hubba, you know, there's not as much of a level of commitment. When you're going for a front crook down a double kink, hang on. 7.5.
7.5, judges.
Alec Majerus in 2nd place.
That was gnarly.
That was gnarly.
I was a little low on that one.
They've had a couple low
His
scores.
average score right now is only 7s to get him to a 21. So let's take a look at the standings after heat number 1. Aurelian Giroux up
So
on
there
top with a 25.
are multiple heats. I didn't know that. There was like
Alec
one heat
Majerus
for the
and
women.
T-Pud's rounding out the top 3. Manny
that
Santiago
kinda
there in
changes
4th. That's the
things.
bubble. But with an 18.4, that is going to be tough to hold on to the top 4 spot. With 3 heats still to come here from Jacksonville.
Holy cow. All right, we're in.
And we're going to
in
throw
for
it
a
down to
long
Andrew
haul.
Cannon, who's with Manny Santiago.
Shout out.
That's right,
This
Manny.
is an
You skated
OG
solid out there today. You're down in 4th
CCS
right now. It's obviously a
catalog
tough
T-shirt.
cut.
I've
But
been
what
wearing
does
this
it
thing
mean
for
to
like
you to be here
20-something
in
years.
SLS?
I mean, just in general, to be here in Jacksonville at the Super Crown SLS means a lot. We've got a beautiful crowd,
Where there's
sold out
so
crowd
few
with the
women
best skaters in the world.
skaters.
Like, I mean, I'm happy. You know, I can't explain that. You know, I'm just excited. I'm happy, and I'm fortunate enough to be a part of this.
You've done all the contests. You've been doing it forever. Why does SLS differ?
Because right now, you know, SLS to me is like, you know, it's like the NBA of skateboarding. It is like the top tier skaters, visually the best, the courses are the best, the crowds are awesome, and it's just being part of such an elite group and knowing that you've worked so hard to be a part of that group. And that's part of your career, and that's something that you look forward to as you know, progress in skateboarding competitively.
Absolutely. All right, well, who do you want to see make it in there if you're unable to get in there? Who do you want to see get into that top 4?
Honestly, I'd like to see, you know, the boys, Malto, Paul. I'd love to see Mickey Papa. He's got the tricks. Anyone, honestly. We're all here. and I wish the best to everyone.
Awesome. Well, we love you, Manny. Best of luck. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. Back up to you, Paul.
Thank you, Andrew.
Archie.
Remember, follow us on Instagram at SLS for results, highlights, updates, anything happening at SLS. Make sure to follow us on Instagram.
Okay, so
take a look at
think that the
overall standings
new format
from the season. Those top 4 skaters in gold.
The one run 4 tricks is good for like qualifiers and prelims.
Everybody else is trying to get there. 4 spots still open. Deshaun
for the
Jordan,
finals,
Chris Joslin, Jamie Foy. They had
2 runs,
great year,
5 tricks. Like that's very
lock in a spot.
It's real easy to mess up a trick.
They're still
mess
in the
up
mix.
Your line, and
Let's
then
take a look now.
You're very
back
behind.
At Super Crowns over the
if you
years.
Screw up
It
your
has
line.
been a
like,
wild
you have to be super on
decade
point,
and
which
more.
again it does
Here we
mean
go.
people have to step up and be super consistent.
And this is a victory ride for our overall champion of 2010, Nigel Houston.
Now Sean Malto's been slow to skate. Oh, wow. Sean Malto is our new champ.
And this is where he's going to apply the pressure. It's showtime tonight.
Nigel Houston's our new 2012 champion.
Chris Cole up next. 2013 Super Crown World Champion.
Here it is. Is he going to make it? Oh, my goodness. Nigel Houston has done it again.
He needs an 8.5. Will he make it?
He does it. Kelvin Hoffler, a rookie on the tour, has not only won his first Street League, but has won the SLS Super Crown World Championship.
He is trying to better an 8.2 to increase his lead. Oh, and Shane O'Neill is your new Super Crown World Champion. Nigel Houston.
We need one more absolute hammer from Nigel. And he does it!
And there you have your 2017 Super Crown Champion.
You can see the evolution or the
what's it going to be?
De-evolution of Nigel.
Back to back, Super Crown wins. 2-time defending world champion.
Nigel Houston, 3-time back-to-back-to-back world champion.
Yeah, whatever. That guy sucks.
We've had a great run
Nigel
at SLS,
Houston's
and
whack.
welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida. It's
Can't
Riverfront
skate.
Plaza, and that shot right there is brought to you by
I'm gonna take a break
Athletic
right here for a
Brewing
second.
Company. Great view of downtown
Be right back
Jacksonville,
for the
and we are
next
right
heat.
on
I
the
did not
river.
realize that
There's a
there
look
were
at the
gonna be
course.
4 heats.
Great work once
So,
again by California
yeah,
Skate
you might
Parks.
Need to throw food
Now,
in the oven and cook
It's
lunch.
time.
We'll be back. Stay tuned. Like, comment,
Let's meet our
subscribe.
skaters in heat number 2 here in the Last Chance Qualifier. Carlos Ribeiro, SLS Pro since 2016. Best finish ever was a 3rd place back in 2017 in Munich.
Vincent Lewin from France, 25 years old.
Oh, Sean Malto. It's so great to have these legends on the course here this weekend. Founding SLS Pro going back to 2010, and you saw it in the highlights. He was the 2011 World Champ, Super Crown.
Speaking of legends, Paul Rodriguez. Does he even need the intro?
Nah, we could just be quiet.
Yeah, I think we'll just be quiet on Paul. What an incredible skateboarder. Crowd loves him too.
Newer SLS Pro, going back to 2018. Hasn't been in a final since the London Pro Open. Back then, Trent McClung.
Trent skated great in the last event. Also ripping in that last event.
He's incredibly consistent. So much board control.
I'm blown away by how many skateboarders are out here. Just incredible turnout today.
Take a look at the start list for heat number 2. Carlos Ribeiro will be coming in first, followed by Vincent Lewin, Sean Malto, P-Rod, and Trent McClung. These are the 5 skaters in heat number 2. We have 4 heats on the day. The top 4 skaters will advance into tomorrow's final.
Line section under
Carlos Ribeiro coming in for his first line. One and only line.
Gap over the backside over crook. Nice crooked grind down the kink. Looking very at peace today, Carlos. Nice nollie cap. The switchback lip. Back tail on the back top part of the bench.
That was beautiful. Perfect. I mean, that's the way he skates. He's one of those guys, isn't he?
Oh, nice. Switch backside lip slide. Oh, my goodness. And that will be it. That was an incredible line, Carlos.
That was.
There's that cleanly locked in crooked grind. Back in the middle of the line. Carlos. So many tricks he got in there too. And there's that beautiful backside tail slide. Smoothly sliding across the bench.
And the variety in this one.
And then ending it off with that nollie kickflip 50-50. Yeah.
I mean, that you couldn't do a better run. Everything he did was perfect. Did hit all the different parts of the course. 9 club, 9.0.
Wow.
And that is the highest run of the day. Well deserved. Beautifully
Wish I had seen that. Y'all will have to let me know how
Vincent
it was.
Lewin on deck. One of the 2 French skaters here this weekend.
Shout out France.
At the Olympics.
We got France in the chat.
One trick away from a medal.
France in the competition.
He's a beast.
Nice frontside blunt slide. Coming in half cap. Oh, trying the half cap 5-0. Maybe 1 mile an hour too quick into that. Oh, just losing a little bit of that rhythm.
Way up. Clank. Clickety clankety clank.
20 seconds, still got time to get some heavy tricks in there. Like that one. 180 ollie over the switch crook.
Huh.
Solid lofty kickflip. This will be the last trick. Oh!
So Jeff, with the new format where skaters get 1 line and then only 4 trick attempts, if you mess up on the line and you don't get a good score, then there's so much pressure to make 3 out of 4 single tricks. That's just it's almost too much.
That's what I've been saying.
Might be smarter to keep it fairly simple and just get a decent score on the board, or take that pressure off going into the single tricks. Nice kickflip, and then there's that coming in, the half cap crooked grind. Doesn't quite get it. You can see there a little bit too much weight leaning back. He's upset with himself. He can do those tricks all day long.
2.8. It's one of those scores. Get thrown out.
Welcome to the live stream. We're just hanging out.
Sean Malto in next. 2011 Super Crown World Champ, and he's been killing it ever since. He's had ups and downs.
I wonder how long Malto's
been looking amazing.
Keep doing content.
He had some injuries a few years back, but he's kind of bounced back from that big time.
Switch 5-0.
Street parts since then, and getting back into the contest circuit as well. I think he's spending a lot of time on the real street as well. Sean has been. Nice nollie frontside nose.
Everything he does looks good. Got one of the cleanest styles out.
Nice.
I like it.
The lip slide.
I guess I'll just stop saying.
Oh. Time for the gap out to the frontside crook.
But the getting off your board and just
though.
walking around the deck, and like,
got a good amount of tricks in there.
Bumping everybody, hey, hey, and then doing your trick. It's like just a huge waste of time. And then
taking another look.
He could have gotten more tricks if he didn't walk across the deck at least 2 different times.
Clean lip slide
to set up for a trick that he didn't land.
His style is. Just look how
again, you walk around and waste all this time and then you don't land.
Total control. 2.3. Coming in next. Paul Rodriguez. So great to have him back in SLS. It's been a long break. After 2016, he was
Wasn't sure how the volume was. Hopefully it was okay. I just turned the
hasn't missed a beat.
Street League volume down.
There's that nollie cab. Switchback lip. Moving through the course well. Now he's on the opposite side, so he's covered the whole course. Important too. Switch kickflip.
Oh man!
Oh, that was so close.
Flawless line until then, till that fall. See if he can get one last trick in there. Switch flip, frontside board slide.
Everything he does, just switch back to back to back.
I mean, that will be it. This one's just for the crowd. Maybe not. Great line there for Paul. Unfortunately, that one 360 flip kind of got away from him, but the rest of it was flawless, like this trick right here. Nollie cab.
Paul Rodriguez is good. Switch flip.
Switch kick flip.
If you can do all your tricks switch, and they're hard tricks, I mean, even regular, then you're golden.
Well, he can do them switch and regular.
Yeah. And he's so strategic. He's smart. He knows how to skate a contest. He has so much experience.
Again, that 5.6 is almost worthless. He wasted all of that energy in landing the tricks he did land for 5.6. You know, like, it's even the...
Now, Trent's a guy that can step it up or step it down, depending on the size of the... Like, he can do all of his tricks on little rails and big rails, too. Right? And he's very technical, too.
Yeah, I think this course would suit him well, though, because of how technical he is. Fortunately, he falls there.
It's crazy how little they get hurt.
Backside 5-0. Probably going to be the last trick. Rolling in. Nice gap to backside lip slide.
I don't remember any tricks in his line. I guess he did a 5-0.
So if I was advising anyone what to do, I'd just say, just make sure you're doing tricks you're going to make. No matter, even if they're basic, stay on. Because you can be killing it and then fall and then get a terrible score. Because you got to stay on it, because all these guys are too good.
There's that nice locked in tail slide and hops out of it. And that final gap to back lip. Good line, but hard when you bail in the middle of the line again, isn't it? It's difficult to recover from that.
Yeah, psychologically, and then not to mention, then there's no time left. So you got to squeeze something in.
Man, was that
Don't forget, tune in tomorrow. Watch the finals.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow.
Sunday at noon Eastern. We're kicking it off with the women's finals.
Eastern, I gotta start doing.
PM Eastern.
It's like 11:30. It should be the same time here.
Men's and women's Super Crown World Champions
Probably
tomorrow.
10:30 Pacific.
So we recently sat down with P-Rod and asked him what it's like to be back skating here at SLS this year.
My name is Paul Martin Rodriguez. I am from
That is
California. The first time I ever
sweater.
heard about SLS was
That is a serious sweater that he was
Asked me
wearing.
if I wanted to be one of the guys in the first season. Of course, I was honored to be, and I was just happy to be a part of it. I literally dedicated my whole life to skateboarding, and to go away and come back and like feel that embrace from not only the fans but from like the actual pro skaters as well. It feels crazy to me. Like the 12-year-old me would not understand that that could happen. Like I just wanted my spot in skateboarding.
Here today.
Like having gone to Salt Lake City and seeing the level of skating that's going on and being a part of that and like feeling those nerves again that I like became unused to, it was very humbling. I didn't expect to come in and like be back at the top of the list. Of course not, but I just seeing where everyone's at was just let me know like, all right, man, like, cool, you came back from your injury and you're feeling healthy, that's nice, but like there's a lot more work to do. If I want to get back onto podium positions, like I got a lot a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, everyone is getting so good at skating.
I'm up to the challenge. How does it feel to take an SLS when it feels euphoric? It's really hard to do. It's really, really hard to do in my experience. Anytime I've won it, it's been a combination of like lots of practice, lots of dedication, and luck.
P-Rod seems like a really good dude.
P-Rod on the course. He's one of only 10 stop winners in SLS history. Only 10 people have ever won. Pretty amazing. Current standings.
Gosh, I really hope it's stupid music in the background.
One heat in the line section of Heat 2.
Doesn't.
Aurelian Giroux up on top. Majerus,
give me copyright claims.
Santiago. Those are your top 4 skaters that would currently be advancing to the final tomorrow.
Oh, there's no way.
But that's all possible to change. We have 2.5 more heats still to come.
Oh, that's so much skateboarding, guys. That's we're gonna be skateboarding
this is heat
for like another
2.
hour and 15
last
minutes.
Chance qualifier.
And we're doing it.
SLS
I'm here.
Super Crown World
I'm a streamer. I'm now officially a streamer.
Single trick section coming up.
Streaming.
For Heat 2. Carlos Ribeiro.
I wonder if this would do how this would do on Twitch. If anyone would care about watching this on Twitch, because YouTube is still like a good platform. I enjoy. I watch lots of things on YouTube, but like it seems that the business model and the opportunity to even try and monetize your channel is insane.
He's in a good spot though.
In a great spot.
It's almost impossible. You have to do it like a full-time job, and then
he did that. He just did that. Switch frontside blunt slide, double king.
And as you were saying, Jeff, that rail is taller than it looks. That was beautiful. So coming off a 9 in the run section, following it up with a switch front blunt through a double king.
Dang.
How about that?
Hops out just to her early on that, but it's a good 16-foot slide on that rail. Cleanly done. Total control in that. If the judges don't give that one a rip-roaring score, I'm going to go down there and change the score myself. 8.5.
8.5.
Jeff Rowley.
So Carlos moving on up. He's in 5th, and that's with only 2 scores. Vincent Lewin next. His run score was not so great, so he's going to want to make 3 out of 4 tricks to give himself a shot at the top 4.
Oh, wow.
That's a good trick.
That's
a good start.
Kickflip front lip. That's signature. Signature Vincent Miller.
You can see the sheer speed he was going at that.
And even he flicks with power. He doesn't have this like finesse. I mean, it's finesse also, but it's power.
Yep, absolutely, Paul.
Beautiful.
I see it.
Holding on, hanging in, taking the ride, 5 out, just 5s.
8.7. Beautiful.
That's a big, big score.
Vincent moves up into 7th place. And Sean Malta on deck.
Little Sean Malty.
Last time he was in a final
Little Sean
was
Maltese.
2017.
Little Maltese.
Gonna have to make 3 of 4 to get back there.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Gap the backside over crook.
That's a good score too, I think. I have no idea what to score that. Oh my goodness. Oh. You're out here.
Nice locked in over crook. Actually back gaps out to it.
We are out here.
A little loose. Manages to hang on. That was nice. Alto. 7.7. Solid score. Got to make 2 more. Paul Rodriguez on deck. So we saw a great run from him with 1 fall. That was only good for a 5.6. He's got to put down some bangers here.
All right, let's go P-Rod. Let's get primitive on their aces.
Oh, yeah. switch 360 flip. That's another
Dang.
trick you see Paul do a lot down those gaps, right, in contests. That's great to see that. He did it so well, too.
Perfect. Clean. I mean, there's nothing that says that switch other than he's a goofy footer. That's it. I mean, it is perfection. Even if he was a regular footer, he'd get a
That's
good
amazing.
score for that 360 flip.
Well, he's an absolute pioneer.
I should probably learn switch tray flips. What do you guys think? Should I learn switch tray flips?
He learned to change
Is that a trick I should learn?
the other direction.
Switch trays?
It's rare.
I think switch trays are
7.9.
a trick I should learn.
Ball creeps up to 6th. Trent McClung on deck. Trent coming off a 4.1 in the line section.
Oh yeah. We are in it to win it.
Really, he's going to need 3 big tricks.
Definitely got the technical side of it. Keep going for the kickflip crook on that one.
So I mean that's what we're talking about. So he struggled a little bit in the run section and then falls on one trick, and now he has to make 3 hammers in a row or go home. That's it. It's a harsh format. Very little room for any falls. Carlos Ribeiro coming in 5th place. Anything better than a 1 is going to move him into the top 4.
You should get it.
That would have been it.
Going for the clean switch crook.
Manny Santiago from heat number 1 is on the bubble in 4th. He's going to be the first
Manny.
one
I
out.
wish Manny could stay. It's just impossible. Like, everyone is too good. Like, you literally need to average 8 to 9s.
Needs a 7 or
And this is
better
just for the to get
fourth
into the
place spot.
finals tomorrow. Then you got to do it again tomorrow.
Kickflip the board slide fakie.
Dang.
Again, just aggressive with the flick.
My flick's aggressive. Get your insurance from Progressive.
Boom. Big old catch and then takes it to fakie.
That's
It's cool
impressive.
that he catches it so high above the rail, and you'd think he would then want to come out forward,
need
but then
it with a
controls it, is
session.
able to rip out fakie.
Right it. Now you wanna.
8.0. Vincent Lewin moves into 4th, and Manny Santiago is packing his bags. He's out. We still love you, Manny. Sean Malto.
Manny Santiago is the man.
He's got to make a few more tricks.
Yeah, just slipped out of that feeble.
That's
Attempting
all
to
right,
switch
Malty.
feeble through the kink.
It's all right, Maltos. You got it, Sean Maltos.
P-Rod will be coming in.
You just keep
next.
your
He's at
head up,
7th.
Maltos. Keep it up.
Put down the
Just keep
switch
your head
tray
up right
for
there. Keep it up.
7-9.
Keep it up, Maltos. Sean Maltos. Paul
Where
Rodriguez
does he go
is.
next?
I think he's gearing
Liam
up now to send
Neeson's.
either Hopper or Gap.
The Bruce Willis's.
Well, he's coming in switch. We know that one. Oh! Switch backside big spin.
That's a rare one. We saw him do the switch backside flip in Lake Havasu.
Is switchback
For that, but nope, switchback biggie.
switchback
So
big
now he's
spin
gonna have to
harder
make
than
his
switch
next 2
tray flip?
tries, no matter what. Trent McClung.
I do not
So
know.
Trent's in the
Comment
unenviable position of having
which
to
is
make
harder,
3 in a
switch
row.
tray or switch back big spin?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much decided on this first one right here, whether this is of standard, right, or he makes it.
Wow, that was so perfect.
Solid kickflip crooked grind.
That was amazing.
So he didn't get too sketched out by the pressure there.
No, very cleanly locked in, popped out.
No extra movement. The arms down.
Yeah, I guess that was okay. That counts, I guess. Probably
Yep, almost zero
probably a
compression
rebate.
coming out. He didn't need to.
battle at the barracks.
Trent doing what he needed to do there. 7.4.
Just need a little bit more of that.
Needs 2 more of those. He's got that all day. So back to the top of the order. Carlos Ribeiro
again,
in 6th
man.
place. He's got a 9 and an 8.5, so he's set himself up really well.
He should just land anything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, he was fighting that from the second he got on it. And then by the time he landed it, perfect.
He knew he had to.
Let's switch crook action.
Hey.
Who's going to take it over to the side? You have to watch right here as he's pushing down. Watch him push down. Boom, up. That's why he almost lost control right there. Wow. Rail speeds up for a second.
Switch crook down the double kink. That is going to be a huge score. So a 2.1 moves him into the top 4. And in fact, an 8.3 gets him the lead. Aurelian Giroux just got bumped down into 2nd place. Now, Vincent Lewin just got bumped to 5th. T-Put is in 4th. Okay, Vincent Lewin.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
That's incredible, man.
Nose grind revert.
Vincent getting it done.
That was gnarly, the revert backside out of that high hover. Coming in, locks in, comes out a little bit early. Beautiful half cab. Almost went over crook. And almost went to back lip too.
Okay, so T-Pud on the bubble with a 20.3. Vincent only needs a 3.7 to change that. 8.4. Good enough for 3rd place, but a strong 3rd place there. So T-Pud is out. So
again, everyone's too good
Vincent,
to even like.
after a 2.8 in the run section, came back with an 8.
You got to be 24 to 30 points just to get in. Then you got to do it again. Watch. Gotta watch the taint. You best protect your taint. You best protect your taint.
High and up.
So again, is the switchback big spin harder than the switch tray flip? I do not know. What do you guys think?
Him into the top 4. Alec Majerus is now the bubble skater in 4th.
Oh! And he gets it. Switch backside big spin. That was epic.
The control.
Again, I don't. What is that?
That's one of
what
those
was
tricks.
the?
Not that many people do it because it's very.
The switch tray was 7.9. So.
The visible replay here. Switch
is that
back biggie.
better than a 7.9?
So much control.
I don't know.
He just
I guess we'll find out.
Back under his feet.
I guess we'll find out.
P-Rod. A 7.6 moves him into 4th. 8.3.
Yes, that's what we want to see.
It's still a low score
just got bumped out of tomorrow's
to get in. He still needs another 8 something. Because that 21 will get bumped out. It just will.
Trent McClung back in. He's got to make this. Perfect. Okay.
Clean, solid kickflip 50-50.
So he's doing what he can do. Kickflip 50. He did the kickflip crook. He's got 2 makes in a row. Setting himself up for the last try.
And at least now he has a shot.
It's looking like to get into the top 4, you're going to have to be in the mid-20s to even stand a fighting chance.
Yeah.
I think with where it's lining out.
Right, because you see P-Rod in fourth, but he's about, you know, he's 3 points or more below Vincent in third. We got 2 heats still to go.
Yeah, 2 more heats to go.
Rippers coming.
Carlos should be good.
Carlos Ribeiro back in.
Man, those top 3.
25.8 is his overall score. He's just trying to add to that.
That would have been gnarly.
So, the question is now, does that score hold up through the next 2 heats?
And you know those next 2 heats are going to be just gnarly. It's not like they get worse. The skaters don't get worse as the heats go on. It's generally the other way around. You know, where the better skaters are in the final heat.
8.8 or better to move into first place. He's trying to get rid of an 8.0.
He was trying to lock in and go fakie on that one. Frontside flip, lip slide fakie, and that's going to be a no score.
So Vincent is going to have to hope that that 25.1 holds up through the next 2 heats.
Hey, I don't know, man. Again, 3 of the 4 are 25. All 25 point something.
It's essentially out. This one's for the homies.
It's for all of the great skateboarders in the crowd today. All the local skaters. Appreciate you coming out. Nice switch feeble attempt from Sean.
Give it up, yo.
It's going to be it for Sean.
Sean Maltos.
Always good to see him
Sean
out there
Maltos.
ripping. Always easy on the eyes.
Vincent Lewin.
Smooth as it gets.
Torrey Pud Wales. Torrey Pud Wheels.
Paul Rodriguez.
Manny Santiago's.
In fourth
Trick
place.
clones.
He's trying to drop a 5.6. So
Yeah, he's got to get an 8. You have to have 8s. 8 pluses.
That's the key, is making the trick, getting rid of the 5.6.
Is this just going to be the top 4?
And increasing his
And there's
points.
4 heats? Because that's crazy. So he's coming in regular. Oh.
Doesn't get it done. So he's gonna
I wonder what he was going for. I wonder if he was trying to flip out. I bet he's trying to flip
He knows, though.
Definitely,
He
he's
knows.
He left it out there.
He probably tried to.
Trent McClung, final skater of heat number 2. Final.
All right.
Best trick attempt.
He is halfway
Needs a
through
9.1 to crack into the top.
Qualifiers. I'm still trying to figure out what LCQ. It's.
Oh! Ooh. Went for it. Trent, good showing from all the skaters here.
But it's the 2021 Men's LCQ SLS Super Crown World Championship full broadcast. What is
Championship presented by Cariuma. Standings after 2 heats.
LCQ? I'm guessing Q is for qualifier.
Carlos Ribeiro.
I don't know what the L and the C are for.
Vincent Lewin and Paul Rodriguez.
League Championship.
Those 4 skaters will be skating tomorrow.
Right there, League Championship
the next 2 heats
qualifier.
change it all up, which there's a good chance.
All right, guys. Thanks
So
for
far,
watching.
so good,
We're
Jeff.
going to
Lots of
take a
great
little break
skating,
here
but we're
in
seeing
between
a lot
heats.
of
We got 2
falls
more heats
across
to
from
go.
some skaters.
Again, I don't think any of those guys are safe.
Doing hard tricks.
But the 25s, I know P-Rod's probably definitely not making the cut at 21. Like, again, you're going to need 25, 26, 27, 28.
In fourth place.
You're going to have those scores. It's crazy.
In third with a 25.1.
But
There's a huge gap there.
yeah, stay tuned. We'll be right back. If you like watching my 43-year-old self try to land kick flips, you can subscribe to the channel and watch my videos where I do board slides, front 50-50s on little ledges, slappy, do all the classic old guy tricks. I can manual. We can, what else can we do? We can do kick turns on the mini ramp.
You got a 9 on
We
the
can,
runs. How does that make you feel as you head into the single tricks? I mean,
what else do I can't do many tricks. I can pop
every
shoves. I
single
can do
one of those
pop
matters, but you
shoves.
started it off with a 9.
Straight up, yes.
But
that's the first
yeah,
time I get a 9 in a run.
listen
so
to Carlos.
I definitely feel more comfortable going into the
And we'll be right back.
trick section. You know, I felt a little more comfortable, but still you need to put points on, so you still got that pressure. So I feel like same pressure, a little more comfortable. That's how I felt, yeah.
You look like really comfortable on those kink rails. What, you know, is that a normal obstacle for you or what?
Definitely not. And maybe I looked comfortable, but I wasn't comfortable at all. That was the first time I switch crooked this thing too. So I was just like, I'm going to wait when I need it, and thank God it worked.
Wow, congratulations, Carlos. Right now you're in the top spot. Fingers crossed it's going to hold. What would it mean to you to be in the finals here at the Super Crown?
I would be super stoked to be in the finals, man. It's such a hard cut to make, you know, top 4 from this event. But either way, it's a nice one to watch. If I don't make it, just want to see the boys kill it, and if I make it, I'll be hyped for sure.
Well, congratulations, Carlos. Amazing skating right there in heat number 2, and back up to you guys.
Thank you, Andrew. Great attitude from Carlos Ribeiro.
And cool to hear that he hadn't even done the trick in practice. He just,
right?
Oh, I need to do that now. I'll save it for now.
When it matters.
True professional.
We've got Heat 3 coming up soon, but first we caught up with Gustavo Ribeiro and talked to him about the importance of skating in SLS.
My name is Gustavo Ribeiro. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Portugal, Lisbon. When you are a kid, you have like a lot of dreams, and I remember like when I was like 10, like dreaming like I want to skate with these guys like P-Rod, Shane O'Neill, Nigel. And I don't know, it's just like one of my biggest dreams will be on Street League because I like competition, and Street League is one of the best competitions nowadays. The first Street League that I skated was in London 2018. Man, it was fun. Like, I was so young, I was so nervous, and it was a fun times. I made it to the finals, I got so stoked, I was so happy. And like them, like I mean, like my first Street League, I'm in the finals, you know, skating with all of these guys, all of my favorite skaters. So like, I was so stoked. I was like, I can't believe. In Salt Lake City, I didn't try the trick flip nose bend for the whole weekend, and I tried the first one, it was really bad, and then the last try I was like, yeah, you know, or I land and I can win, or I land and at least I got the second place. So I was not stressed, I was not worried. Like, I mean, I got the second place already, so I just landed, and it was the craziest feeling ever. When I found out that I won, I just started crying. Like, I was so happy. It's a dream, you know?
Welcome back to Riverfront Plaza from Jacksonville, Florida. It's the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. You're watching the men's last chance qualifier. Best skateboarders in the world. Trying to make a 4-cut. And now it is time to meet the skaters in heat number 3. Luan Oliveira from Brazil. His last SLS final was in 2016. It's been too long.
Jagger Eaton. It's going to be nice to see Jagger on this course today. A little more of a technical course, but he can adapt to anything. Hometown of Mesa, Arizona.
Ryan DeCenzo, been around for a minute. SLS Pro since 2013. Looking to make his first podium this weekend.
And then Shane O'Neill. Arguably, but not in this argument, the most technical skateboarder alive in the world today.
He really is. You can't be better than Shane O'Neill. Mickey Papa from Canada. Coming off a 10th place finish in the Olympics this year. He won the SLS Tour qualifier in July. That's what got him here. He's a contest killer.
Hey, how's it going? We're back. So, switch big spin is harder. Okay. I didn't even see what they gave him for that score, actually. But I'm trying to make some lunch, so I'm going to have to get up again in just a minute and throw some stuff in the oven. But welcome to the live stream. I'm just hanging out. Check out my good friend Laurent, aka Skate Crisis. He is in the chat. He is in Finland. He's from Finland. He's got a really good channel. Really good friend of mine. Sorry, no, s'il vous plaît. No, that's like please. I know how to say like ask for a Coca-Cola.
All the crowd is too. They're screaming for him.
But
he's another one of these founding SLS pros going back to 2010.
Lewin is amazing.
2015, New Jersey.
He really is good. That's why none of these guys are safe that have already gone. Hey, hopefully I'm helping people become friends in the chat. That's fun.
So many tricks down. Such quick feet. Knows how to put a line together. Has tricks for every obstacle.
Solid pop 360 flip. Going in for that switch frontside kick. Oh, doesn't quite get the catch. Was looking very good before that bail right there.
Okay, if you could do a switch front 3 on flat with 1 second left like that, I'd rather see that than some, some standard gap to hubba trick almost. That was amazing.
Lewin's one of the only guys who does throw out like flat ground tricks in the middle of his run. I think he does plan a lot of it out. Nice frontside kickflip, but then also he freestyles a little bit of it. If he decides to just switch it up at that second after he lands a trick like this 360 flip, he does. That's what's fun about him. He's exciting to watch.
A lot of people have a few tricks that they're really good at and they do again and again. He could do a million tricks. I mean, he could do everything. He could make the cut doing flat ground tricks.
I believe that.
5.2.
5.2.
So
again, the new format, that 5.2 is fairly worthless score. And my man's, my main man's Jagger. Young Yags. Young Jagmeister.
Oh, big old nose grind.
That's it. Jagger's a good skater.
Nice 360 flip.
I just could care less.
Just tray, for sure. Back 780 nose grind.
And then watching
like transition skill as well as the street right here. Kick the backside lip slide.
All the contest, I was wondering if
Crooked grind through the kinks like it was nothing. Still got a little
with so many contests, is there enough time for these guys to get better and learn new tricks? You know? Because like everybody's kind of doing the exact same thing they did in Salt Lake. They're kind of doing the same thing they did in the Olympics. They're kind of doing the same thing they did last year. Again, if there's not time to develop and learn new tricks and progress, then does that stagnate the contest and pushing themselves for the contest? Because, and then when you have less of a contest to where now they only have one run, 4 tricks, now they're playing it safer because they have to stay on their board. So then, is it pushing the progression? So, and I do not keep up with like the schedule of how many contests there are. I am looking forward to Tampa Am. I believe that's next weekend. We'll be live streaming that as well. These have been really fun. I think it's really rad that people from Finland and France are tuning in. Like I said, Old Man Skateboards, international, worldwide. Then we have another one with the Senzo that it's like
good form on the front side blunt, very vertical with his board.
He's really good, and no one else seems to care either. And then after his run, I gotta throw stuff in the oven real quick. Again, thanks for checking it out. Like I said, we're just hanging out, man. Watching some skateboarding.
There you go. That's what we'll call it.
Here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Land of enchantment. And ditches.
Put in a few really hard tricks right in the middle of that, though.
I'll be right back.
Well, that was unfortunate. All those ripping moves and then to, you know, fall on the last second on the last one. Unfortunate right there.
See on takeoff, it just didn't flip right. Great run, nevertheless. High speed, packed in a lot of tricks. Switch.
What's that? Switch, sugarcane, hurricane? Hard to name that trick.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both. Frontside kickflip.
I did 7.9, so still a really good score for Ryan DeCenzo, despite the fall, which is, I think that's the right thing. That fall was right at the end. It didn't mess up his whole run. It didn't get in the way. Shane O'Neill, 2016 Super Crown champ. Say no more.
Straight in with a switch flip, backside lip slide. First trick. Ryan Ollie kick flip. Nollie backside heel flip.
This is classic Shane O'Neill. 15 seconds left right here.
Clean tray flip. You make this last trick. Switch backside tail slide, and he still has time for another.
What a run.
That was exceptional.
Okay.
Talk about consistency.
I mean, that run had it all. Skated the gap, skated the rails.
Hey, Brazil, what's up? I'm back. We got food in the oven.
Come on.
No, it showed all of that technical
18 minutes, we're going to be eating.
The single gnarly tricks, single technical tricks. And that's what you got to do to get that high scoring line.
Oh, the switchback tail in the midst of all that.
It was the first two tricks that I was really into. Starting out 9.
Wow.
9.4.
9.4.
Really wish I did not miss that.
Right of the day in the nightclub.
I'll have to watch that
Just
later.
like that.
So, Jeff, that's the highest line score of the year, period. And rightfully so.
I hope that was, I'm going to have to watch that later.
For calling that one. Spot on. Mickey Papa, he's in.
Mickey usually has no problems with the line section. Being a contest veteran, been going to contests his whole life. Always good at putting together high scoring lines with tricks like that. Nollie frontside heel flip lip slide. Backside tail. Good combination, used every single obstacle on that side of the course. Nice nollie heel.
Wish I could nollie heel flip. Wish I could do any flip trick.
Sweet varial heel flip.
Oh, that's time. What a run.
Nice run. I got to check on the oven real quick. Sorry, I keep getting that.
Good solid run going.
And imagine backing up that Shane O'Neill run. That was an epic backup. Props to that. Nollie heel flip lip slide right there. And then that combo. That's what I like. The combo back in and then the bench. And here's that last varial heel. Does this so smoothly.
Wow. All right, we are back. And we're back. So is this, we're in the third heat now, okay. Heat number 3, welcome to heat number 3. Welcome to Old Man Skateboards, where I try to land kickflips and don't, and then we watch skateboarding and talk about it, because we didn't go skateboard today.
Jagger in second. Look at those run scores. 4 really high run scores. Before we move on to the single trick section. Before we do, we cover Jamie Foy and talk to him about growing up watching SLS and now what it's like to be in it.
My name is Jamie Foy, and I'm from Deerfield Beach, Florida. When I was a little kid, I watched Street League.
I really like Jamie Foy. Like, he's one of my favorite skaters. And speaking of Brazil, another one of my favorite skaters is Giovanni Vianney. I really like that dude.
Basketball game or something was on TV, and it's for skating. One thing that I really want to do was skate in Street League and be out there just trying hard tricks.
Why can I not think of his name? It's not Carlos Ribeiro.
I feel like that's the thing. Like, if you're a skater, it's like the closest thing you can get to like NBA or NFL.
Gustavo.
So it's kind of like one of those feelings.
I'm an idiot.
My first experience was in Barcelona at the Open Qualifier. I think a couple months later, when they were planning the next season or something, like, yeah, they called me and gave me like a wild card position. And I remember that because that was super cool. I was like, oh, Zion's in it too. Like, yeah, it's gonna be so sick. Like, me and one of my best friends, and we grew up watching Street League, and we both, you know.
That's crazy. They grew up.
We both are out there having fun on the skate.
We grew up watching Street League.
With all these big heads that we've always watched skating. So
I think I was already old when Street League started.
Growing up, I've watched Street League all the time. I mean, I still never won a trophy. So honestly, it'd be nice to just win a trophy like one time. It'd be sick. So that's kind of just always the motivation. But I'm never too bummed because honestly, I'm always out there having a good time. I'm just glad
I was unaware that they were.
Like, realistically, I'm just super stoked to be in.
There's gonna be 4 heats. I watched the women's earlier, and I'm pretty sure they just had 1 heat. There was just 6 skaters. And like the top 4 were going to the cut for tomorrow. So it's like, oh, we'll do. Watch the men's qualifiers. It'll be 1 heat, you know, just in and out. Now we're completely locked in for the whole 4 heats.
The 2021 Super Crown course here from Jacksonville is available now for download at True Skate Official. So get on it, download it, check it out, play it, replicate some of these tricks, post them on Instagram, whatever. It's fun times. True Skate. Jeff, you want to take a look at our judges? It's a solid crew. They've got a heavy task. I mean, Kelly Hart, Billy Marks, Garrett Hill, Mike Moe, and Big Cat. Those are the guys. High-five them when you love the scores. Sometimes, you know, send them a friendly DM if you
Man, that's a weird
they know it's the, you
judging
say, like,
panel.
These guys don't know what to talk about, even if the
Like,
scores
I
are
totally
off.
get
They're all great skaters in their own right, aren't they? Let's give them due credit.
Absolutely.
Kelly Hart. Totally get Kelly Hart.
Single trick section.
But like Mike Moe and did they say Big Cat?
Jagger Eaton.
Like Deerdeck's cousin? Nephew?
He's in 12th place.
What qualifies him to judge professional skateboarding? I know he skates. I've seen him and Drama skate. I know they skate. But does that mean...
There's the start. Switch
Again.
back nose blunt. Jeff.
Another Jagger trick I don't care about.
Also easy to stick. A little more sticky than a normal rail or hopper might be.
Shout out to the chat. Again, Old Man Skateboards worldwide, international.
Look at that control.
Habla español un poquito. S'il vous plaît, donnez-moi un Coca-Cola. That's the best I can do for my français. I apologize for that.
In for his first of 4.
So he's coming in. Switch. Oh!
What's that?
Switch 180 to crooks.
Was that the
Perfect.
Another good speed too.
I'm just saying there's somebody like...
So Ryan had a 7.9 in the run section, building on that here with a 7.4.
There's someone like next to Rolly's microphone.
Rod is in 4th with a 21.8. That is a 7.2, 7.3 average. So that's kind of the score you're going to be looking for. Shane O'Neill is in, coming off of a 9.4 line. Oh.
throat with that big spin back tail. Still got a few more single attempts.
Mickey, final skater, first of 4 single trick attempts.
I like Mickey Papa. They actually, I don't know if it was the Barracks, but they did like a little mini documentary about him. It was, it was very interesting. Like I said, it's on one of the skateboard channels. I want to say it's the Barracks.
Back to the top.
90% sure it's the Barracks. But it's a good watch. What's Luan got?
Looking for a make.
Oh! He just kickflipped over the rail straight and tweaked it when he caught it.
That's cool,
I wish he landed
it's
that.
just a totally different choice of tricks. You can kickflip over the rails, like at an angle, but to hit it dead on, legend. Jagger Eaton, it's a guy.
Oh, that was so sick.
Oh! He squeaked that one.
I'm telling you, Jeff, you're
those target boards are nice.
So he's going to have the scores. You have to beat Jagger Eaton. He's not falling off.
He is hanging on that one, and yet at the same time, look.
It didn't even look like he.
There's nothing that's sketchy.
Did he grind it?
Of a shaky.
Did he even grind it? I don't know if he even grinded that thing.
A 9 for the switchback nose blind. What's this? So 4.3 is going to send P-Rod home.
Yeah. I knew P-Rod was not safe with that 21. There's just too many.
Judges really thinking this one out. Rightfully so. A lot is on the line. P-Rod's trip.
Yeah, again, a lot is on the line. Why is the third tier
P-Rod goes home. Vincent Lewin
star
is now
of
on the bubble in 4th with a 25.1
Fantasy Factory
overall score.
judging, like.
So those top 4 scores.
But I don't know.
DeCenzo's in. DeCenzo's out. So we'll look to Shane O'Neill for his next try. Shane had the 9.4 in the run section. Of course, everybody needs 3 solid scores, so he needs 2 makes out of the next 3.
Oh, and he gets it. Big spin. Backside tail slide fakie.
Shane giving the crowd what they came out here for.
Round of applause.
Man, building on that 9.4.
Golf clap round of applause.
That's going to be a high score.
That was a very
so
amazing
it's going to come down
trick.
to this. If Shane
just
makes
did
one
right
more
there.
trick after this one,
Big spin, back tail.
we can be pretty certain he'll be making that
solid.
top 4. Because when Shane's making his tricks, Shane's going places.
Rode away clean.
And when Shane's confident and on his stuff,
Very, very good skateboarding.
Anyone else competing against him.
Very good. The skateboarding was
Beautiful
very good.
dismount. Coming to fakie.
Great trick, great pop.
Showing
Great
that level
slide.
of technicality
Great
above
land.
everybody.
8.8.
Big score. Big score. Big score here.
Shane O'Neill
At Street
moving
League.
up into 9th.
Super Crown World Championships.
So 1 more from him.
Qualifiers. Let's go.
For the final, Mickey Papa on deck.
The
He's in
golf
14th.
skateboard channel.
For his
Right
first
here.
single trick
You
score.
saw it first. Golf skateboarding.
Didn't quite catch the board there. Underflipped it a little bit. Caught his heels.
That's 2 misses. Uh-oh. He's got to get 2 more straight. This, again, the format is very...
Back to the top of the order here.
It's tough, you know.
3rd of 4 tries.
Oh, yeah, and there it is.
Hey, bionic. It's like
the speed at which he flips his board, though, is something to behold. Look how quick that flick happens. Straight over the hover. The only person to skate the
That's
park
insane.
Like that.
Yeah. To even think of that.
Yeah, awkward. You got to have that flip, very fast flick, almost before you've reached the height of your kickflip.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh.
6.5. Didn't get much for creativity. But that was a beautiful kickflip. All right. Jagger Eaton. He's sitting in second place, an 8.3 or better.
So Malou, again, like I said, these 25s, low 25s might not even be safe. One more heat still.
Oh, going for the kickflip frontside blunt slide.
Again,
sitting in a good spot though.
Jagger looks like he's about to go fishing, which is cool. Fishing is fun. Haven't done it in ages, but I get fishing. I understand fishing. I don't know why you would look like you're going fishing when you're skateboarding.
Going for the kickflip front nose blunt, looking a little dejected after.
He's probably actually, I bet he's going fishing after this. Comment below if you think Jagger Eaton is going fishing after.
Only in a contest.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that could have been me. It happens.
When you say it happens to the best of them, you just saw it happen to the best of them. What? That's why. That's why.
That was amazing.
Dropped, hit the floor, bounced back up, and hit me in the teeth.
So P-Rod did the switch tray.
So that counts. That's going to count. And all right, let's put it this way. Vincent Lewin is on the bubble with a 25.1.
Yeah, they're.
Shane O'Neill.
I think P-Rod got a 7.9.
And anything higher than a 7 is going to be bad news for Aurelian. And there you go, 8.1. Shane O'Neill in first place. Now Carlos Ribeiro in second, Jagger in third, Aurelian Giraud on the bubble. And he killed it.
Again, he's got to get both of them.
Mickey Papa, pressure is on here 100%. Great run score. Needs two makes. Needs to start with this one right now.
Yeah, we need to see Mickey at his technical best right here. We need to see a hammer. Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Flip frontside board slide.
That's Mickey at his technical best.
No sketch whatsoever as well. Some with speed, authority.
Yeah. Look at that. So he keeps his hopes alive here. That's going to be a big score. He had an 8.4 in the line section and then 2 falls, but now this with 1 try still to go.
I still can't believe.
8.4. So he backs up that line score.
Yeah, Malou. And he did good. Everyone is so good. Like, it's just like, it's crazy how good you have to be. And this is just qualifiers, like the finals tomorrow is.
Just going for it.
Just full speed, flat ground, high, backside kickflip all the way down to the flat.
Jagger Eaton in third place.
That's crazy.
And 8-8 moves him into first.
All right, I gotta go.
Oh, wow! Kickflip frontside.
I gotta go get the food.
Jagger on the hubba, getting it done again and again. So Jagger's lowest score right now is an 8-1. Anything better than that is going to help him, give him a cushion with Heat 4 coming up.
Oh, it's going to be there, Paul. That's an 8.1 all day. Plus.
You heard it, guys. That's the 2000 Sodi telling you that. 8.6.
Gnarly score. That was epic.
That was epic.
Wow, it's really changing in those top 4 spots, isn't it?
Yeah, and Aurelian's still hanging on to the dream right there with the 25.5 in fourth. DeCenzo is doing this one for the homies. Yes, the homies! There you go, kickflip front nose blunt, Ryan DeCenzo. Visible replay, let's take another look at that one.
Beautiful execution by Ryan, a frontside kickflip nose blunt slide. You can see this very tasty catch. Nice lock in. Like slid the whole length of the hubba too.
Dang, that's crazy.
8.5 DeCenzo. Red Dragons are partying tonight. 8.5 party. Shane O'Neill on deck. Sitting in first place with a 26.3, trying to drop an 8.1. That's his lowest score. Trying to raise the stakes. 360 double flip. Shane O'Neill looking very solid to advance to tomorrow's Super Crown final. I think where he belongs after skating like we just saw. Mickey Papa, final attempt here.
I love it when you call me Mickey Papa. Put your tray flips in the air if your tray flips don't care. And that's how we do here at Old Man Skateboards.
It's not going to do it. Aurelian survives heat number 3 with 1 heat still to go.
Was that the last trick?
2 skaters out of heat number 3 just moved into the top 4. We got Shane O'Neill and Jagger Eaton. Not just the top 4, top 2. This is shaping up to be one serious last chance.
Wonder who's in the last heat.
Look at your top 4. They will be moving on to the final unless Heat 4 can change all that. We've got Felipe Mota and Kelvin Hoffler coming up still. So it's not over. Aurelian Giroux can't get too comfortable.
Dude, the qualifiers are so, like, kind of more entertaining than the finals. Just because there's so many more skaters.
Who do you think has the best chance moving into that top 4 and sending any of these guys home?
It's looking like the more technical guys, right, are doing better. So I would say from the next heat that we have coming,
You got
Foy,
Foy.
Mota, maybe Lucas Ribello, but these rails, Jamie Foy, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We're in Florida and there's rails there and Jamie's going to be skating in front of everybody. It's going to be bonkers.
Jeff Rowley with the... How?
Let's check in with Andrew Cannon, who's standing
I hope
down
that the
with our
stream
leader,
is
Shane
doing
O'Neill.
well. And
All right,
that it's
Shane,
playing and looks all right.
For a very long time. You know the scoring, you know the tricks, but this
And we
is a little
did
bit
get
of a
this
different course.
microphone
Talk
just
about strategy
yesterday,
heading in.
so
How much did you adjust by watching
again,
the
we watched
skaters?
Banger at the Hangar Vert contest in Houston that was going on. It's also going on tonight.
It's just really kind of
And really stoked on the microphone and having a good quality,
I thought I could skate, and I saw people skating similar things and put it all
good
together.
quality audio.
I mean, there's a lot of options on this course. I mean, it looks smaller than usual.
I wonder
in the
if I
sense of
should,
It's just one section, but that makes it easier because usually you have.
Winging it and absolutely put it down. It was a 9.4.
All right, hopefully there's no lag. That's what I'm really concerned with, is I don't want the video to lag. I'd rather have a lower quality
that makes you feel better. Also,
than
I've never switch flip back lifted in the beginning of my run, so that was like a little nerve-wracking because usually I would do like more of a consistent trick, like a switchback.
But again, thanks to everybody.
But it worked, so then I was just going from there. I'm happy with that, yeah.
So, you know, when we were in Tampa, we were talking, and you were saying, hey, you haven't been focusing as much on contests. And then you came out, you crushed it, obviously, in Tampa. You skated really well in Havasu. Do you think the mindset makes a huge difference for you if you're not putting too much pressure on yourself?
Not really. I think, honestly, the way that the formats are these days with the contests, it's like we're all kind of doing the same tricks always. So I used to spend a lot of time practicing those tricks, and I'd come here, and if I mess them up, it's like I might as well just practice a few days before the contest and then spent my time, you know, filming and street skating and doing more of that instead of like, I always used to try to separate it, street skating time of the year, then a couple contests, you know, and like stick to it. But now it's working to just skate as is, and we're all doing the same stuff anyway because of the format. You know, we have to land stuff. We're not going to be doing the best stuff we can ever do. That's
Hey,
just the way it goes.
like it's literally what I said not long ago. Is there enough time for these guys to get better?
This last heat, though, they could all get in there. You know they can, so
Like,
we'll see. But I'm happy.
is there enough time for them to get better? And he just said, no, I'm not doing my best stuff because I have to land stuff because of the format and because we're having contests all the
Now we're
time.
going to check in with Felipe Mota on what it's like to be
So
skating in
what do you
street
do? I enjoy the contest, but they don't need, again, if it's holding back progression,
SLS was a dream,
then that's not
like,
good.
When I was like 7 years old, I was like my favorite skaters, Luan, P-Rod, Shane O'Neill, Naja, all those dudes like be raping on a contest, and I was like, dude, like I wanna be on it one day. Now, like 7 years later, like first I got invited to the qualifiers, and skating the SLS qualifier was super sick. It was my first time skating in a street league.
All right, we'll be right back. Thanks again for watching.
I was like, no matter what.
Check out this last heat with y'all.
I couldn't get to the top 3, got 4th place, but I was happy, like I was proud of me. And now I got invited to like SLS skating with the pros. They're all the best dudes, like I've been watching since like 7 years old. I just feel like so happy. I can't really explain that. It's like I'm realizing a dream just to be on it. My challenge for now is like make to the finals. I don't know how it would feel like if I won the SLS. It would probably like, me and my dad would go crazy, like, because we never thought about that, like, you know, just to be on it is like a win. Tô realizando sonho agora e mal consigo esperar para participar no City League.
Welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida, and the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma. And it has been quite a day so far. Heat 4 is waiting in the wings with Shane O'Neill currently in the lead. Now it's time to meet the skaters from heat number 4. First skater in will be Felipe Mota. Placed 4th in the SLS Tour qualifier this year. He's 14 years old and is a skate prodigy.
Next we have Kelvin Hoffler. Kelvin is no stranger to being on the podium and ripping street league events. 28 years old from Brazil.
And Lucas Ribeiro, another brand new SLS pro this year. He got 2nd at the Tour qualifier earlier this year. That's what got him here, Lucas Ribeiro.
And then we have Jamie Foy, Florida local. The guy we've all been wanting to watch skate these rails today and every part of the course. 25 years old from Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Deshaun, yeah.
One of 10 skaters to ever win an SLS stock. Did that back in 2017, Chicago. Those are your skaters in heat number 4. The final heat of the day here in the last chance qualifier. I've been trying to make the top 4 cut to skate against tomorrow's pre-qualifier.
Dude, Kelvin, Lucas, Jamie, and Deshaun could all make it. Felipe could make it too if he lands his stuff.
Coming in, followed by Jamie Foy and Deshaun Jordan, doing it for USA.
And Jamie Foy and Deshaun Jordan are 2 of my favorite skaters. I like those dudes. They rip hardcore. Okay,
Youngest skateboarder in the event, right here.
I mean, way younger too.
It's 360 flip to start it out.
Started out 360 flip. Again. Well, again, I get.
Now you gotta figure he'd be nervous skating with his idols. You know, we saw the segment.
The one-run 4-trick format for qualifiers. But when it comes to the finals, I would like to see the 2 runs and the 5 tricks.
Kickflip back
What?
tells that the level of technicality as well on this kid.
That's
too.
crazy.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of this kid in the future. You know, at that kind of age where every single day he's going to be learning tricks. Every day. He'll put frontside forward slide.
Again, that's amazing.
Seeing him for the next 20 years easy. Yeah, he's one of those rare kids that just has it.
There's that solid 360 flip. And then that beautiful kickflip backside tail slide coming out forward.
Consistency.
I hope your parole goes well.
Look a little bit shaky.
I'm not sure what.
From watching him skate before, he looked.
I could probably translate that.
You can remove that and move to the next single trick section.
Run scores of 4.9, and we know those top 4 now. That's heavy. Those are big scores. Aurelian has a 25.5 overall. On deck, Kelvin Hoffler, 2015 Super Crown champion. He's always putting himself in the running.
Starting off with a big gap to backside lip slide. Solid.
Nice little transition trick there.
Off the backside nose blunt.
That's 3 tricks. Even that's a little.
Starting off really strong, Kelvin. Nollie nose grind.
Man.
5-0 fakie. A little bit of tranny skills.
Wow.
Backside tail side. I don't know how he had the speed to do that.
I know. He came out of that pivot fakie with such a small amount of speed.
Dang. Let's go, Kelvin. Let's get one more trick.
Kelvin knows how to put a run together. Oh! How did he land that?
That was insane.
He knew that, like, half the roll.
That's got to be a 8.5 up there. Like, that's got to be a good 8.5 plus, maybe. I never know what the judges are going to do or say or think.
Judges will note that, though. That's still the same as doing the trick sketchy, very sketchy.
Right. This was clean, balanced.
Yeah, great line. The only thing I'll say is there wasn't really a lot of flip in the board. There's the kickflip crooked grind, but there wasn't a lot of technical tricks, so to say, if you want to put it up against Shane O'Neill and who came before.
I did love that.
All right, so we've had two runs.
So the average score needed to move into 4th is an 8.6. That's a high average.
8.6 to get into 4th. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm saying 8.5.
Judges taking their time on this one.
Yeah, Mike Mo's got to figure stuff out.
9 club.
I am not against it. I am not against the 9.1.
That's the start he needed. On deck, Lucas Ribeiro. We saw him in Havasu skating in the final. He can get there, trying to get back there. Strong start.
Hanging in there on the tray flip. Oh! Backside nollie, 180 nose grind. There's a kick flip.
It's been like 10 seconds.
Gap to nose blunt slide.
That was nice.
Wow, Lucas putting together a serious run here. Oh, classic right there. 5 seconds left.
He doesn't have time.
Yeah, this won't count.
Out.
Oh.
Great run. So a little poorly timed just at the finish. I mean, I hate to say that because he did great skateboarding, but it kind of fizzled out there, kind of ran out of time, and then bailed the trick after time. But a lot of great tricks.
Gap to backside lip fakie to start the line out, and there's that nollie 180 fakie nose grind. Very fast movement in the nollie, and that 270 lip to fakie.
8.5, so a great score for Lucas Ribeiro. That's a 1/10 of a point below the average needed to make the 4 cut, though. Keep that in mind. Jamie Foy on deck. 2018 Thrasher Skater of the Year Jamie Foy.
Let's go, Foy. Big boy Foy. Let's go.
Destroyer.
Yes. Backside over crook. Backside nose grind, whatever you want to call it. Frontside feeble. Solid tall tail slide fakie. Tweaked out heel flip. Solid backside 50-50 on the bar above the quarter pipe. Into kickflip backside lip slide. Slow it down right now and just get that last trick in.
Oh, man, that would have been great. It's still like a 7, but 7s mean nothing, you know? It's like that was a bunch of effort.
Seal the deal with the shove it out of the back tail. I love that he did the back 50 on the floating bar, because you know, very few people are messing with that because it's deadly. And in a run chock full of everything else Jamie's great at.
Absolutely. Like that. Great at pretty much everything. Like frontside feeble. And there's that high tail slide fakie.
It's going to be a good score, but it's still going to be low.
And then that
like it's definitely not an 8.5 or an 8.6.
Flat bar, which might have looked easy.
So it's basically, again, it starts being pointless in these later heats. Hey, that's good.
So a great score. He would have got a huge score if he'd have made the back tail shot. Okay, Deshaun Jordan.
Midler? I did not.
On deck.
Did Midler skate? I don't remember. Or is he already in? I don't know the rules. Does anyone know the rules to this crap?
Last month in Lake Havasu. Never looking better. I mean, he is. Deshaun is skating like a champion.
My dog wants to go out. He's ready to go out. We just have a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes.
Oh! Caballerial backside lip slide to fakie.
Fix the ear pods.
That's not a trick I would have chosen my line on that hole, but that's wide. A lot of room for error on that one.
Ooh.
Going for the 270 lip fakie. A trick he does in his sleep. It's going to be final trick here if he hustles it out.
Nice.
Signature Deshaun. Oh! So
That was good. Too bad he had the bail. Again, it's a lot of effort
in the run.
for a score that's not going to really matter.
Nice high gap over the nose blunt slide. And there's that cap, the backside lip slide. Look at that.
Going so fast.
And the 360 flip, 50-50.
.2. That ball hurt him.
Yeah, again.
Remember,
It's a lot of effort for
is the average score.
a score that doesn't
To
matter.
crack into the top 4. That's what it's going to take.
No holds barred then.
Nah, you got to go all in.
Oh, hold on.
So check out streetleague.com for news, schedules, tickets, athlete info, and more. Head on over there, streetleague.com. Heat standings. After the line section, Kelvin Hoffler, no surprise, up on top with a 9.1, followed by Lucas Rebello and Jamie Foy rounding out the top 3. Those are the standings for Heat 4 only. Shane O'Neill is still currently the leader here today. Here's a look at Deshaun Jordan. We sat down with Deshaun and asked him, what have you been up to?
These past 2 years, I've just kind of been kicking it, like staying out the way, trying to stay healthy mentally and physically. I kind of used all that downtime as prep time, and just kind of like it allowed me to kind of regroup and just get back on track, like mentally. You know what I mean? I felt like I needed that break. I think the new format's dope. Like I think it's going to be great. It's going to be super cutthroat. You can no longer play the safe game anymore. It's like you got to come correct, you know what I mean, throughout the whole contest, you know, to secure any type of possibility of getting up in the podium or winning. So a crazy growth in just skating, you know? Like, I think it's going to be crazy stuff happening. The skateboard's going to be amazing, and it's going to continue to do that, like, with this new format. I'm stoked to be a part of the tour again. I'm looking forward to, like, all the good times and, you know, good energy and, you know, great skating. That's good. That's going to happen amongst every skateboarder that's, you know, in the contest. And so I'm stoked to just, like, have that energy going and, like, feed off of each other, push each other skateboarding, and just, you know what I mean, like, have a good time.
All right, wait a minute.
That feeling of just, like, getting a first place trophy at
I got this thing.
SLS, it's just, like,
that guy.
It's unreal. There's so much great skateboarding going on, and, like, it can literally be anybody's game, anybody's day. So it's, like, to make it through and, like, get one, it's overall just, like, a great achievement. My motivation for the 2021 championship tour is to just skate as hard as I can, you know what I mean? Keep a good vibe, curated, good energy, you know what I mean? Have fun with the homies, and, you know what I mean? Like I said again, leave no doubt.
Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by...
All right, let's go.
Carryuma. Old school shoes, new school ethics.
I asked last time
Tech Deck.
if Carryumas were good. Someone said no.
By Athletic Brewing, proud partner of Street League Skateboarding.
Huh.
By True Skate.
Wonder
True
if...
control, true skill, true skate.
I wonder if I would enjoy beer if it didn't get me drunk.
Heat number 4.
That is the question
Jacksonville.
of 2021. Would I like beer
Best trick attempts.
if it didn't get me drunk? I don't know. I'm not sure. I doubt it. I think that's the point.
Didn't quite lock into that kickflip back tail.
Again, he got the kickflip back tail in his line.
Felipe Mota. Next up, Kelvin.
I don't know. The scoring doesn't make sense.
Coming off the 9.1.
It's like you could do the trick in your line with other tricks, but then you do it by itself, and it's worth more points. It's worth less points in the line for some reason. Like, it doesn't make sense. Again, it doesn't make sense that Rob Deerdeck's nephew's cousin is judging. They said Big Cat.
Going straight for the big moves.
And I went, what? Why would...
Sticky might need a little bit of wax on that.
Like, there's got to be better
Lucas Rebello.
people qualified to judge the skating. I don't know.
Waxing all those wheel
I don't know how to
areas,
judge
make
it.
Sure those wheels rub against the board. He still rolls.
Oh! How did he make that? Okay.
Wow.
This, I want to see the slow-mo.
Yeah.
This, I want to see a slow-mo right now. That was incredible. Perfectly done right there, and right at the dismount. Just kind of flopped it out.
It's fun, but it's not a good score.
Big old 10-foot gap, the backside nose blunt slide. And
I mean, his...
Hey! Little bit of a hand drag. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's...
I can't believe he made that.
What are they going to give it? 7?
So line score of an 8.5. 8.6 average is what it takes to get the job done here. 7.1. The sketch factor cost big. And the rule is, he got scored for that trick. He can't go back to it and clean it up. It's off the table. He's gotta move on.
I can see that.
Jamie Foy in next. Coming off of a run, score of an 8 even.
Oh, that's another 7.
and shove it. A little sketchy. Might have been a little bit of a toe drag, hand down, but my goodness.
And then he can't go back to it.
The front crook through the double kink is enough. The shove out.
Yeah. Like the backside shove out like that. He popped over to the other side almost. Watch his body weight right here. It starts shifting right there. That's what got him, because he was leaning too far down with his head dipped. Way to go, hanging in there, Matt.
It's got to be tough to score, because such a hard trick, but real sketchy. 7.9.
He
solid,
still needs
not
3
in
tricks
the
to,
top
like,
four,
he's not even
making
close.
range.
That's insane.
Deshaun Jordan coming off a 7.2.
Again, it's like as all these guys could get in, they could all miss their tricks, and you know.
That's the first of
that
4
is skateboarding.
trick attempts for every skater here in heat number 4. Back to the top of the order.
Man,
Felipe
how do you?
Mota.
I'm trying to think the last time I skated in jeans, or
His run was not the score he needed.
I've worn jeans kind of recently. I just don't wear jeans anymore.
Starting now.
Anyone else not wear jeans anymore? That's crazy.
The crowd are loving that one. How awesome is that? Kickflip, backside tail slide, shove it. Fast flip, good lock in, clean shove it. There's another angle there as you can see the speed of that flick. Look how quick it locks in, high up.
Wow.
Here's this.
Okay. So doing what he needs to do there.
Hey! Oh, the crowd's booing.
The crowd is bummed.
The judges are being judged themselves right now. That might have been a little low.
Shoes on the other foot, huh, guys? What do you think, Jeff? What would be the reason for the 8?
I don't know. That looked like a mid-8 to me, or high 8, somewhere in there.
All right, Kelvin had the 9-1 in the run section. He fell on the kickflip back lip on his first single trick attempt.
Oh, but he ain't gonna fall again.
No way.
He's not falling again today, I don't think. Kickflip backside lip slide. Huge one. Big old gap, the kickflip back lip.
Just the level of confidence. I mean, the level of confidence that it takes to try it, but just you could see that he was going to make it the whole time.
That's good.
Perfect.
This way. Go this way. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Nice
out here, out here, out here, out here.
Good job.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Out here, out here, out here, out here.
Very solid. Kickflip backside lip slide.
It's crazy. His feet were pretty sketchy in the backside lip slide, but by the time he landed, it was
Put up, up, put up, sky,
yeah, hit him,
ha, ha, do the, wanna fly, pull him up my side, tap, rip it, don't get high, don't know, whip, then it flip, hit the grind, skirt, work. Torque. Get him on the heart.
Oh! Nollie cab to switch.
You might catch some freestyles in the live stream.
That's just one of those tricks.
That's just what I do.
Yuto does it, and now Lucas. That's
you might do some. Man, we can start doing music live streams, like.
So he had the 8.5 in the run. He had the 7.1 on his first try. Now he's backing it up here. Nollie 270 switchback
we
tail.
don't take it out.
What are the judges going to think of that? 8.7.
That kind of trick always scores high because of the blind element. Yeah. Blindside element. You don't know where you're going. It's hard to always, push in and lock in consistently.
Again, Jamie needs like 2 really big scores or 3 good scores.
Florida loves Jamie Foy. that's why. Fakey crook.
Fake ollie over to fake switch crook over on the other side, or
foy grind. He foy grinded through the double kink.
Fakey ollie, fakey 5-0, kind of pinched over, gets in right at the top of the rail, ups it out.
Nice. That's an amazing trick. I don't know how he does that. It's very, very impressive, I would say. Very, very impressive indeed. I have no idea what accent that was. It's like some British hobbit.
Trying to stay on here.
Yo, that's a make. That's a 10.
So
that's a 10. I give that a 10. Change my mind.
He's got to make it all happen in his last 2 tries. It's going to put a
There's no way. That 7.2 is way too low. Like, he needs like 9.5, like 2 9.5s.
Moving up the board, and speaking of, we caught up with him for his
8.5
on
17, and that is 24, so that's not enough.
My name is Lucas Ribeiro. I'm from
Said 8.5s aren't enough. I said
when
18,
I was 11 years old, I started
7.
skating, and I heard about the SLS. I was like,
It's
wow,
25. That's
like
probably not
amazing.
enough
It's
either.
like
Again, he needs
my
like 2
dream right now,
9.5s.
Keep skating, have fun, maybe one day be there, skate with everyone. I was talking with my friends when Lake Harvest 2, and I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, living my dream. That's what I'm doing right now, living my dream. Like, I remember when I was watching TV, and right now I'm here skating with everyone. The craziest thing was watching P-Rod, like in person, skating SLS. Like, this is not TV, it's like real life right now. That feeling to be on the first stop in SLS was insane. I was feeling like I was dreaming. I was nervous, yeah, for sure. I was excited to skate. Like Havasu I was more confident, for sure. I was like, all right, that's my second stop, so like, I know how that works a little bit now. I skated good, I was happy with myself, so that means was like, good. When you say super count, sounds bigger than, you know, like, so that means like, wow, I gotta be ready for this. Super count is like watch it, World Cup, like Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's like the best of the best. It's like insane finals. You will see something really crazy there for sure. If you want something, have your dream, think about like a lot of like possibilities to make it happen, you know. Be positive always and make it happen, do your best.
It's a good story. Keeping it going. It's heat number 4 here in the last chance qualifier. Back to the top of the order. Felipe Mota, the 14-year-old, is in 16th place. He needs some big scores coming up here.
That's going to be up to the judges, Paul, on that one. Let's see. Heel flip backside tail side. That would have been one that get a high score.
Yeah, so he's going to be out essentially of the top 4. Kelvin Hoffler,
I cannot get it,
is not out. He needs a 7.8 in one of his next 2 attempts to move into the top 4. Aurélien Giraud from France, who was our first skater in today in Heat 1. He's in 4th place. He'll be the first one out. If Kelvin gets down to 7.8 or better.
It's almost over.
Cab back tail, Jeff. 7.8. Does that get it done?
That's going to be right on it, I would say. Yes. Yep, on the call, that's right on.
I'm trying to think
We'll
cab
see
back tail.
how the judges feel about that.
Back tail.
I mean, we have seen that trick a lot from Kelvin, so they're a little desensitized when you see the same trick after an act, you know? But still,
This cat back tail, we
can't say
ride,
he knows
we slide,
but it
we
can't work.
grind,
Backside
we
tail slide
ride,
fake.
we roll, we get it,
does
no
them so
dial,
well,
no fitteds, pull them up, pull them down, hit it up, all the times, all the things, we run,
This one closely.
having fun, on my wheels, and my bearings, living life, always sharing, always caring, always feeling like I was or wearing some type of clothing.
Jeff, you nailed it. Right in the range, just good enough. 7.9. Kelvin moves into fourth. Aurelian Giroux goes home. Lucas Ribello on deck. He's an 8th. Trying to get rid of a 7.1. Actually, none of that
Let's
matters.
go.
He needs an 8.6 or better. Oh, 270 lip fakey. Okay.
I mean, it's a 10-foot gap going 360 before he lands on the rail, right? Like, flipping to it's one thing, but spinning to it at that speed, low to the ground, gnarly. That was incredible.
No, that's not good.
I guess the only question is it an 8.6
It went inside a box.
or better?
Okay. We got to get a tennis ball out of a box.
You can see right here they had to do a little bit later wrap around to delay it so he didn't rotate too early.
Gnarly is right.
Yeah, gnarly is it. That's exactly what that was. 8.7.
Oh, and guess what? He does it so
averted.
he actually moves into 3rd place, putting himself in a great spot. Now Carlos Ribeiro is on the bubble, and Kelvin Hoffler just got bumped out. That was a big shakeup. That trick changed everything just now.
I want to thank everybody for joining the live stream. Just the hangout.
Yeah, at that point, you've just got to try the hardest trick you can think of that you know you.
Yeah, he's just got to go like full baloney on the next one. I'm going baloney. I ain't no phony. Out here tenderonies.
He is
all riced up with ronies.
for the top 4.
Playing with my doggy. Thinking about hoagies.
See what he does anyway.
Maybe calzones.
Just
I'll
for
hit it to
skateboarding.
home. Wherever I roam. Wow.
Can we get him back in the running? Come on.
Again, if he had another run or another trick.
Amazing. That was amazing, Paul.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's not a super long rail, but it's not super low rail neither. So to spin that much, look at that. Bigger flip, the front board faking.
Never. I'll never stop rapping.
And then with that element of you could stick, because it's a wide metal hover, and it has been sticking.
Yeah. Beautifully done.
That's not a 9, I'm going home. I'm
Leave.
going home, that's not a 9. Ah, 9 club.
You
Love
can
it.
stay here.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Nicely done. 9.1. Look at it one more time, shall we?
Look at the drop down on the board. Whole board flat on that wide metal hover into fakie. One of the best tricks of the day that we've seen today. Incredible.
Final tries. Felipe Mota can't advance, but he can still give us some great skateboarding.
And we've got Kelvin on the bubble too, so we'll see.
I said leave. You don't have to be here. Go away. I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah, I thought he had that right then. Heel flip.
I reminisce it was the summer '07. Celebration of the sun, never the competition. I write rhymes on graffiti walls. I pop blocks, stop on a diamond style on all of y'all. It's just that b-boy mental. Gotta be the best, make a name, it's essential. For the archives of this hip-hop culture. Just for the advancement, if you better than me, I just learn to move past it. Learn to get better. Pass on the lantern, Green Hornet, Manta Rays, blasted boom back for the holidays. Welcome to my home, I didn't build it, but I know I added on. King Sweet Holiday in at the beach. I'm a fresh MC. Mountain breeze, airbrushed, and hashtag is not the way y'all remember me. Good vibrations, many memories and celebrations, living for the moment while we build our own destiny.
Make something. Gets an
Stop that rap.
Let's see.
I'll tell you what, he's done it in the past. He is no stranger to these situations at Street League.
Oh, there you go. Gap. Kick flip, front lip. He's feeling hyped. relieved, juiced up. He's laughing. High fives from the bros. Yeah, Kelvin. So now it's up to the judges.
I don't think he could have done that any better, and he slid a good way on it too. Very clean.
Nice. Does he even have a chance? He might.
That's going to get a good score. Right, 8.7.
Nice.
The judges see it when tricks are done. They're done really well.
I didn't see what his other scores were.
Done exceptionally well.
That's very good.
Now Lucas Rebello just got bumped to 4th. Carlos Ribeiro is out.
It's just such a crazy lineup. Like, everyone is so good.
Anything better than an 8.5 helps Lucas, but a 9.2 seals the deal, puts him in first.
You can do whatever you want, man. I was just watching skateboarding, trying to have fun, that's all. If you don't like it, you can leave. That's as simple as it gets. If you want to rap and chat, feel free. I don't care.
Frontside 270 to frontside nose slide.
Okay, so he was trying to get rid of an 8.5. That should do it.
Yes.
Is that 9.2 within reach?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's within reach.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wouldn't want to be the judge. Look at the rip on that 270 before he locks it down. Just about gets it in there.
He almost ran out of hub. There you go.
Dang.
9.3 moves Lucas Rebello into first place.
Is that? Wow.
Moves down into 4th.
26s, all top 4 26s.
With
That's
only
crazy.
2 skaters still to go. The question is, yes, can Jagger get bumped out or not? We'll see.
Oh, wow.
We'll see. Jamie
9.7, let's go.
9.7 is what he needs. Now, if he does this kickflip,
He's like, I don't even know what to.
He can do it. Jamie, you can do this. He can do this. This could happen right now.
Oh. He was going for it. That's what's up. Is that the last attempt?
So that is going to
Yeah, that's it.
Deshaun Jordan still the skate.
Woo! Finals tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. It was fun while it lasted. I need to take my dog out.
Of skateboarding here today.
He's like, what's this skateboarding crap you're watching? Take me out and play. Fetch.
Take a look there. The names up on top in
Human.
gold are skating tomorrow. Lucas Rebello.
Cool. Again, thanks again. We're going to end it right here. We'll be back tomorrow. I think it starts at the same time. You can also go watch this on the Street League channel. We're just streaming on YouTube, so you can go watch it there for free. Again, thanks again. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning.
I was still waiting for Jamie Foy to do his trick, so I was like, I don't want to depend from Jamie or no, I want to do what I want to do.